I just spent the last 14 minutes recording a sketchbook tour and then accidentally hitting the stop button instead of the pause button. So today I'm going to show you my 2024 sketchbook, and we're going to do a fast flip through because by this point I have no idea what any of it is except for who I drawed, if it actually looks like them at all. First off, I'd like to say thank you for 145 subscribers. If I knew how to edit, I would be putting up a little yippee yippee over there on the corner. I'll try and see if I can do that after the fact, but for now we're just gonna use our imaginations that just happened. Anyway, let's get on with the sketchbook tour. Holy cow, I actually have a good setup this time. I'm lying. Here's the 2024 sketchbook, and here is, holy crap, they're both thick as heck, the 2025 sketchbook. Both have a common denominator. I wonder who it could be. Anyway, we're gonna get going because this is gonna be fast. I'm not gonna draw it out like I do Garfield page, and my dog, Alright, it seems my dog caught the essence of Garfield and started barking erratically. High-key joking. Also, not important, if anybody wants an LPS tour of all my LPS, not for any reason, I would happily do so, because I have a lot, and I feel like some people need to see some of them, because I have a lot of very unique ones that I think people would like to add to their collection, and I'm not selling them, but I am admiring them with everybody. So if you guys want to see that, just let me know in the comments.
Okay, can I be honest with you? I don't want you to be mad. I guesstimated how many Orbeez.
Oh, sorry guys, I got distracted halfway through the video. Let's get going. We have Simone from Young Royals, because this is when I watched Young Royals, and this was also when I was using markers and colored pencils instead of paint markers. But you will see gradually that the paint markers do come out. As you can tell here, this is me trying to use them on everything as much as possible. Doctor Who. This is the scene where David Tennant's 10th Doctor reunites with Jack after he abandons him. Fun, and they have this really charged conversation in that really hot room. And it's very yeah. Simone again, and then this is Hayley Williams and a random person. Shout out to Joyce Bun. I'm not sponsored, but their underwear, TMI. Actually, no. Shut up. Comfortable, pretty, and doesn't like fade through my pants so that you can see the outlines. They're really nice, and they have plus sizes, and you can find it at Walmart, I think. Pretty sure Walmart. Really good. I'm late to the party, but it's whatever. We have Alice from Twilight with some Paramore and My Chem things in the back, which are just there just to look at Hannibal. Except I messed his face up, so I put a sticky note, and the sticky note version actually came out better than the original, so guys, start using colored paper. We have a 10-year-old 3D Pusheen tag that I saved, that I finally got to use, even though it doesn't make sense why I put it here, but it doesn't matter. Julia Stiles from 10 Things I Hate About You. Her face is so pretty, and her nose I made so large, but I kind of captured her essence. Anyway, here's a big puffy cat sticker. A little doodle, some more doodles. I have an openable microwave. Really cute. This is when I started getting into colored values and making shades of different colors into drawings, so I used different shades of blue for her face kind of deal, and then I put some orange accents just to kind of do like a
jingle jingle jingle
thing. This is when I started also using my Crayola skin tone packs that I bought literally 4 years before and didn't like them, so I assumed they were bad just for 4 years later to use all of them down to the bone. So always give your supplies a chance, and even if it's not the right time for them, save them for a new time, because you never know, you might actually like them. Rainbow pencils also came in. Here's Matthew Gray Gubler and his twin Dipper Pines, and then this is a Garfield pop-up. And then this is Grunk from the group chat dressed as a wizard. And I really love this drawing because I mainly use colored pencils and markers, and it turned out really good. And I love the yellow pops because yellow and purple are direct opposites on the color theory wheel, so that's why it kind of looks good. I don't know what I'm talking about. Funny little guy, little doodle. This is me trying to draw motion and failing miserably. It looks kind of good, but his face just looks real goofy, and I'm not a big fan, but I tried. That's all that matters. More Young Royals, finale. You'll be fine, we'll be fine. I don't know what song that's from, but if you remember, just let me know, because I clearly don't. This finale made me cry like a baby, and you should watch Young Royals. This is also Young Royals. And then this was a cute picture of two dudes sitting on a fence, which I used. So when I drew them, I made it so that their legs and their shoulders could be cut up, so I could put them on the fence and not just look like they're hovering in the fence. You know what I mean? So that turned out really good. This is Hand Practice. Kylo Ren from the newest Star Wars movie, where he's played by Adam Driver, because he looks really good. Obviously that doesn't look anything like him, but it doesn't matter. And this is my favorite page. This is Humanized Darwin. I love everything about these, from the colors to the shading to my different media that I used. This cute little doodle and this giant hand that I drew. Literally the best thing I've ever done. And it will be the thumbnail. So, look out for that. You already know because you clicked on it, so. Anyway. We have a really cute page. Some side profiles. It was supposed to be like two heads kind of put together, but I made one of them way too big, cough cough, and one of them way too small, cough cough cough. And then the spine, I didn't really think about the spine at all, so I just cut them up and fit them on. But that's fine, because it turned out good. Guys, by the way, I had my music too loud last time. I'm trying to find a good, like, middle ground, but I'm struggling, so just let me know. Oh, this is dreary. Doesn't look good. I tried to just use only colored pencils, and that was my flaw. This is just a quick sketch for middle of the night me. Just a funny little, like, ring camera vision of a dude, which I think is funny. Oh, yeah. Messed up the eye. And we have more sketches. Lemon and Tangerine from Bullet Train. If you haven't seen that movie, I think you should watch it. Technically, they're blood brothers, and I cried hysterically at the end of this. So just yeah, watch that. We have... Sorry, I got distracted. We have the guy from P1 Harmony. I can't remember his name right now. Let me see. Whoa, I spelled members M-E-M-B-R-R-F-S. I think this is Jiyoung. I'd say it's Jiyoung. But I'm like 80% sure it's not. Ooh, I just moved you a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who this is. Let me know. And this is when I got my paint markers. And this is where everything goes downhill. Paint marker, paint marker, paint marker. This is me trying to use paint markers on sticky notes. Did not work. Very hard to do. I don't know how people do it. David Tennant. Sorry. More paint markers. I love this parrot. I'm not so sure about this drawing, but it's okay. This is me taking out my brain. This is when they told me I had to make a short video to advertise my markers So I drew 2 side profiles in different colors to advertise the coverage of this. I love the way this one came out, so take with that what you will. The proportions came out perfect. Love it. We have more paint marker practice. Still wasn't doing great. And then I have this cute little like camera thing that I made. I know you can't see it very good, but hopefully it's just enough to fit the thing. It's the same drawing twice, but one of them is more realistic and the other one is like characterized. And I love the way these two came out because it's like me drawing without practice and then immediately after practice. So really cool. Here's my green page with the silly little seal. He's funny. This is a little flippy thing. The person in here. It's also Gerard Way, if you couldn't tell. And then I got this little guy. He just dances on this planet. He just has a fun time. So, a lore drop. In middle school, we had the same brand of science textbooks all 3 years, and they were really thick. They're like this big. And I was searching through them for stuff to cut out. And I found this goofy little alien dude. Hold on. The mold. I found this goofy little alien dude. And so I drew a page of like alien with goofy little alien dude. And it was great practice. I think the tape is sucking all of the moisture out of it, but again, I'm learning my lesson. Here's another silly seal. This was a reference picture I found on Pinterest, and then I made it into Hannibal because I thought it made sense. And I then also made his hair way too dark, but with the colors I used, it was inevitable, so that's that. We've got Amy, Rory, and the 11th Doctor. I was trying to just do a big portrait paper, that makes sense. I was trying to get some color stuff going on, what was the best way to draw people in color, what was, if I could draw all of them as accurately as possible, which I cannot, because they're hard. But other than that, it came out really pretty. I was on a Doctor Who tangent, bruh. Here's Rose and the 10th Doctor, and then this cute little otter that I drew with the otter chocolate bar in the background. This chocolate's actually really good. I recommend it. More Hannibal angst and depression. Here's a picture of 2 skeletons in love, which felt realistic, and I think those are magpies, which just makes sense, I guess. I don't know. Everything here kind of makes sense. Get some more terrible sketches. If you want to look at them, go for it. This was me just trying to figure out how to draw bodies without looking at a reference, which I can do, but it just takes it takes a lot of effort. Some more Pinterest full bodies, and then the, all the things she said, all I did is running through my head. Yep. More Doctor Who. It's not my favorite. This is me trying to use like the paint markers in like a layered way and failing, but I will try again. So cute. Really good drawing of a dog. Pretty sure this was there's like 8 different dogs running through my head right now, and I cannot think of the right one. So he's really cute though. And then this was the updated drawing of Chinese grass, except I made the main focus only in pencil, which helped a lot with focusing him out. And I like the way this one turned out. And then more Doctor Who. This is Matt Smith, except I tried to do the sticky note thing again, and it turned out like that. So yeah, Jared. Oh, I almost just died. We have Gerard Way. Alan from Smiling Friends, we already know. And more Doctor Who, Vote Saxon. That's the master. Love him. More Hannibal, except this one is cooler because it shows the inside of Will's brain and Hannibal's brain, because he was having a very hard time, and Hannibal's brain is large and perfectly healthy, besides being insane. So yeah. So funny little skeleton guy. And then this was when I started going insane with my Crayola super tips. Guys, if you want an easy, cheap, and good way to start art, I highly recommend the Crayola super tips. I do every single video. They are cheap. You can get them at the dollar store. You get a lot of colors. They don't bleed through your paper is what I'm saying. Which is an incredible thing, because I hate alcohol markers. And I also made these little turny things, which I still make to this day, in just different ways. I really like this one though. Okay. And then there's more. Here's more. I basically went on Pinterest and just looked up every little, like, every picture of a girl with really cool hair, and then I drew it to my best ability, which is a great practice. The paper I used was just a little too dry, so I would recommend a smoother paper if you're going to use the Crayola super tips, because they will dry out easy. And then more trash. I don't like any of these drawings. This is David Tennant looking very despaired. And then this is Ryan Ross. And I was trying to conserve all my Paramore pages, so I made like a collage of all flippies. And then we got Hayley Williams, except her hair is way too wavy and fluffy, and I don't know why I did that, but her face is perfect. There's some weird green spots. I don't know why I put green on her face, but I was trying to like darken without using brown, and it worked, I guess. So this is my second favorite page. I have a really, really, really anatomically correct drawing of two girls, and they look very accurate, except for the hands. Don't look at the hands. Never look at the hands. They look very good, very simple. The green is really cool. This bookmark is really cute. Can't You See Me? And then I did like two of the best drawings that I've ever done in my life, and I still, to this day, think they're my best drawings. I need to figure out what I did here, because I did marker with colored pencil layer. I think I actually did use crayons on this one, just for the black, because black is hard. And then some more Crayola super tip drawings, just a simple sketch in colored pencil, which turned out really good. This was the simplest page in here, it feels like. More Crayola super tips. I have this really incredible drawing of Mads Mikkelsen, like to a T, literally exactly what it looks like. Colors really accurate. My favorite drawing of him in here. This was when I was watching Dead Boy Detectives. Highly recommend. If they don't make another season, I might have to blow up Netflix headquarters. Don't come to my house. Okay. Oh, this is my third favorite page. We have incredible. I love the vanilla chocolate mixed hair. It's my favorite. I'm planning to potentially get some light pieces in my hair too, because I really like it. I really love this drawing. I like how simple it is. I like the outline that I used, and this one also came out really good. And I put a fat little pigeon guy in the corner, and then also I did Gerard Way. Get a new perspective. This is my favorite drawing of Gerard Way I've ever done. And then I did this funny little skeleton onesie in the background. And then funny chain, which was fun to draw for like just practice. And then I have some more Crayola super tip drawings. These ones I think had more of the skin tone Crayola ones, but I used all of my Pusheen stickers that I had and my banana stickers for the borders, and they actually came out super cute. So if you have extra stickers, take notes. This is Gumball and Darwin, if they were youre, I guess. I don't know what I was doing when I did this. I was just trying to use all my stickers as I can, and I just had a couple more, and I was like, you know what? Fish tank, two people, Gumball, Darwin, yep, that'll work. And then I have another drawing of Grunk with a bunch of Harry Potter in the background. I don't know why. I think I was just trying to use those stickers as well. My fourth favorite drawing is this drawing of Gerard Way with his red hair. And I used super tips, and then I used my paint markers, and it came out super good. Looking at it now, the hair could use some more volume, but I think I think it's really good. Don't really like that drawing, but it's fine. Here's a cute little super sit drawing, and then holding two. This was a drawing, I think, of Ryan Ross, and then I put every single flower around him because I was like, pretty odd flowers. Pretty odd flowers. If you get it, you get it. This is me trying to draw the Joker. He just looks like the Joker now. And this is Ollie Sykes. Take a moment to appreciate them. Yeah, another Haley Williams. I like this drawing. She's very... I like that I didn't use any black, because black outline kind of ruins drawings for me most of the time, so I tried not to use it nowadays, but I'm still having problems finding colors to replace black with. And I have this funny little cat that I put here. We got a baddie. And then we have me trying to use rainbow hair with my paint markers, and then I drew a priest, but I had a sticker of a realistic hand with a cup, so I made it look like he's holding the cup. And I just like that. I need more stickers that have like realistic hands so I can do like drawings without hands and then put funny hands on it. This is more not Crayola, colored pencil drawings. And this one was me trying to use a single color and then use paint markers over that color, which I'm starting to do now a lot better. This one's just kind of had a lot of white in it, and the white didn't really show up as much as I would like. So, a girl with orange hair, may or may not be Haley Williams, cannot say for sure. We have a really not her hands are gone. I just realized her hands are gone. There's a funny little room that I did in there because I was trying to do the room trend that I've been seeing, but I failed miraculously. And then there's just some cute sketches. I like this one. We have cute boys. Boyfriends. And then another sketch. This was me losing my passion, because when I get to that end of sketchbook, I know I'm going to have to adjust to the new one, so I start getting like really bad at everything I do. Yeah, you can tell something happened here. That was my final straw. And I put all my NCT stickers here. Ignore like 80 annoying of them. And then I put some stuff in here. Not like good stuff, just stuff. We have a paper mache stingray. Something from middle school that I drew of bend round. Always work on your passions. Here's a science project of the sun from middle school. And then here I have my Build-A-Bear Garfield certificate. You thought there was going to be something in there, huh? You thought there was going to be something incredible in there, huh? Nope, just a bunch of trash that is taking up space in my room, so I just threw it all in there. I'm a mess. And that is that sketchbook. It's 5 months worth of work right there. All done. White tea. All good. Alright guys, we just hit 26 minutes on the video.
So do you think he overshot or undershot?
Sorry, I forgot there was a video playing. I don't know how long people really like sketchbook tours. I'm trying to figure it out. But, I feel like 30 minutes is my max in a video, so I don't really want to overdo that. So, let me know in the comments if you've made it this far, for one thing, and then two, do you like 30-minute videos, or do you want to go higher to an hour, if anything? Because this sketchbook right here is dummy thick, and I don't think we're going to get through it if I want to go in depth, especially since this is one of my newer ones, and I actually remember everything in here, so I can give you like a little sneak peek. Boo! Oh boo! Oh boo! Oh, woo. Yep. 10 times better just from that. Crazy how much I've improved. Not to toot my own horn. But, yeah, let me know if you want an LPS tour of all my LPS. Not the accessories, just the LPS. Because I want to show off my little pet shops. I'm just kidding. I just want people to see my collection. Because I haven't done that before. And let me know if you also want to see a desk tour. I might be doing a desk tour of everything in my room. Or a room tour. Room tour is fun. Let me know. I have all these ideas and I just don't really have a lot of time. But I have a lot of time now. So let me know if you want to see that. I'll put all these in the description anyway. But without further ado, that will be it for this video. So, thank you for watching. Peace out. Yeah, that was my finger cracking. Peace out. Peace out.